Have you ever had a memory that just didn't seem to fit with reality? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? You could be absolutely certain that something happened in a particular way, only to find out that the world around you remembers it completely differently. This phenomenon can be quite unsettling, making you question the reliability of your own mind. You could have sworn something happened a certain way, but everyone else remembers it differently. It's as if your mind is playing tricks on you, creating a version of events that never actually occurred. This collective misremembering isn't just a personal quirk, it's something that many people experience, often in strikingly similar ways. This feeling of collective misremembering is what we call the Mandela Effect. Named after Nelson Mandela, this phenomenon has intrigued psychologists, scientists, and curious minds alike. It's a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of human memory and perception. It's like a glitch in the matrix, a hint that our reality might not be as straightforward as we think. Imagine living in a world where the fabric of reality occasionally shifts, leaving behind traces of an alternate version of events. This idea has captured the imagination of many, leading to various theories and speculations. The Mandela Effect gets its name from the late Nelson Mandela. The story goes that a significant number of people remember him dying in prison during the 1980s. This memory is so vivid for some that they can recall news coverage, public reactions, and even specific details about his supposed death. Many people vividly recall him dying in prison in the 1980s. They can describe the emotions they felt, the conversations they had, and the impact it had on the world. Yet historical records show that Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990 and went on to become the president of South Africa, living until 2013. However, he was actually released in 1990 and lived until 2013. This stark contrast between collective memory and documented history is what makes the Mandela Effect so intriguing. It raises questions about the nature of memory, the reliability of our perceptions, and the possibility of alternate realities. This discrepancy, along with countless others, has fueled the theory that we are shifting between parallel universes. Some believe that these alternate realities occasionally intersect with our own, causing these strange memory anomalies. It's a captivating idea that has inspired countless books, movies, and discussions. Think about the Ford logo. It's a simple design, yet it has sparked its own Mandela Effect debate. Do you remember a cursive F or a plain printed one? This seemingly minor detail has led to heated discussions and divided opinions. Do you remember a cursive F or a plain printed one? Some people are adamant that the Ford logo always had a curly F, while others insist it's always been simple. This discrepancy in memory is another example of the Mandela Effect in action. Some swear the Ford logo always had a curly F, while others insist it's always been simple. This seemingly trivial detail has become a point of contention, illustrating how even the smallest aspects of our reality can be subject to the Mandela Effect. Then there's the classic case of Berenstain Bears. This beloved children's book series has been a staple in many households, yet its name is often misremembered. Many people recall it as Berenstain Bears with an E instead of an A. Many remember the beloved children's books as Berenstain, but the official spelling is Berenstain. This discrepancy has puzzled fans for years, leading to debates and discussions about the true name of the series. It's another example of how our memories can diverge from reality. These are just a few examples of the Mandela Effect in action, leaving us to question what we think we know about the world around us. It's a reminder that our perceptions are not infallible, and that our memories can be influenced by various factors. These aren't just isolated incidents. The Mandela Effect spans across different cultures, age groups, and backgrounds. People from all walks of life report similar experiences, sharing vivid memories that contradict established facts. This widespread occurrence suggests that the Mandela Effect is a universal phenomenon. People from all walks of life report similar experiences, sharing vivid memories that contradict established facts. These shared experiences create a sense of community among those who have encountered the Mandela Effect, as they come together to discuss and analyze their memories. This begs the question: are we simply misremembering, or is there something more profound at play? Could our memories be influenced by external factors, or are we experiencing glimpses of alternate realities? The Mandela Effect challenges us to reconsider the nature of reality and the reliability of our perceptions. Could these discrepancies be evidence of alternate realities bleeding into our own? The idea of parallel universes and alternate realities has long been a topic of fascination in science fiction and theoretical physics. The Mandela Effect adds a new layer to this concept, suggesting that these alternate realities might not be as far-fetched as they seem. Whether it's a quirk of human memory or a glimpse into a deeper, more complex reality, the Mandela Effect continues to captivate and intrigue us. Our memories are not perfect recordings of the past. They are more like a constantly evolving story, shaped by our experiences, emotions, and the passage of time. Each time we recall a memory, we might be altering it slightly, adding new details or even omitting certain aspects. This fluid nature of memory makes it both fascinating and unreliable. They are fluid, subjective, and easily influenced by a variety of factors. Our emotions, for instance, play a significant role in how we remember events. A happy memory might become even more joyful in our minds, while a sad one might grow darker with each recollection. Additionally, the context in which we recall a memory can also influence its content. If we're in a similar setting or mood, the memory might feel more vivid and accurate. The human brain is constantly taking in information, filtering it, and storing what it deems important. This process is incredibly complex and involves various regions of the brain working in tandem. The hippocampus, for example, plays a crucial role in forming new memories, while the amygdala is involved in processing emotions. Together, these and other brain structures create a dynamic system that helps us navigate our world. This process is far from foolproof, and sometimes our memories can be distorted or even completely fabricated. This can happen for a variety of reasons, such as the influence of external information or the brain's attempt to fill in gaps. For instance, if we can't remember a specific detail, our brain might create one that seems plausible based on our knowledge and experiences. This can lead to the creation of false memories which feel just as real as true ones. One explanation for the Mandela Effect is confabulation, a psychological phenomenon where our brains fill in memory gaps with false information. This often occurs without our conscious awareness, making it difficult to distinguish between real and fabricated memories. Confabulation can be influenced by various factors, including our expectations, beliefs, and the information we encounter. For example, if we expect a certain event to have happened in a particular way, our brain might create a memory that aligns with that expectation. This often happens unconsciously, and we genuinely believe these fabricated memories to be true. Our confidence in these memories can be bolstered by the reactions of others, especially if they share similar recollections. This social reinforcement can make it even harder to question the accuracy of our memories, leading us to accept them as fact. For example, we might misremember the spelling of Berenstain because our brains associate the N sound with other familiar names. This type of error is known as a phonological similarity, where our brain substitutes one sound for another based on our linguistic patterns. Additionally, the way we were first introduced to the name can also play a role. If we initially heard it pronounced a certain way, that pronunciation might stick in our minds, even if it's incorrect. Another factor is the power of suggestion. When we are exposed to information repeatedly, especially from trusted sources, we are more likely to incorporate it into our own memories. This can happen through various means, such as conversations, media, or even subtle cues in our environment. The more we encounter a piece of information, the more familiar it becomes, and our brain might start to treat it as a genuine memory. When we are exposed to information repeatedly, especially from trusted sources, we are more likely to incorporate it into our own memories. This is particularly true for shared experiences like watching a movie or reading a book. In these situations, we might discuss the content with others, leading to a blending of our memories with theirs. Over time, this can result in a collective memory that differs from the original experience. This is particularly true for shared experiences like watching a movie or reading a book. When we engage in these activities with others, we often discuss and analyze the content, which can influence our recollections. For example, if a friend points out a detail we missed, we might incorporate it into our memory, even if we didn't actually notice it ourselves. This collaborative process can enhance our understanding of the material but also introduce inaccuracies. If someone tells us a detail about a movie that we don't remember, we might start to question our own memory and eventually adopt their version as our own. This phenomenon is known as memory conformity, where our recollections are influenced by the memories of others. It highlights the social nature of memory and how our interactions with others can shape our understanding of past events. Social reinforcement also plays a role. When we share a memory with others and they validate it, our belief in that memory strengthens. This validation can come in various forms, such as verbal agreement, nonverbal cues, or even shared emotional reactions. The more people who confirm our memory, the more confident we become in its accuracy, even if it's not entirely correct. When we share a memory with others and they validate it, our belief in that memory strengthens. This is how collective false memories can take hold, as people reinforce each other's misremembered details. Over time, these shared inaccuracies can become widely accepted as truth, creating a collective memory that diverges from the actual events. This is how collective false memories can take hold, as people reinforce each other's misremembered details. The internet has only amplified this phenomenon, allowing people to connect and share their Mandela Effect experiences on a global scale. Online communities and social media platforms provide a space for individuals to discuss and validate each other's memories, further entrenching these false recollections. The internet has only amplified this phenomenon, allowing people to connect and share their Mandela Effect experiences on a global scale. This digital age has made it easier than ever to find others who share similar memories, creating a sense of community and validation. As more people contribute their experiences, the collective memory grows stronger, making it even harder to distinguish between true and false recollections. While these psychological explanations can account for some instances of the Mandela Effect, they don't fully address the sheer volume and consistency of these shared false memories. This has led some to explore more radical possibilities, such as the influence of parallel universes or alternate realities. These theories suggest that our memories might be influenced by events or experiences from different dimensions, creating a fascinating but controversial explanation for the Mandela Effect. This leads us to explore more radical possibilities, such as the influence of the Large Hadron Collider. Some theorists propose that the experiments conducted at this facility might be affecting the fabric of reality, causing shifts that result in the Mandela Effect. While this idea remains speculative, it highlights the ongoing quest to understand the complexities of human memory and the mysteries of our universe.